All right, so I'm sitting here at IEM Cologne with Brokenshard, the coach for HUK who just qualified for the LCS. How are you feeling?
Feels really good, actually. This will be the third team that I qualified to the LCS with, so it's definitely going to add to a good track record. But I'm really happy to be able to help those guys get into the LCS. They're all fantastic players, and they've been trying for so long, so it just feels really good to see them succeed.
Obviously, this roster was, or most of this roster was known as Cloud9 Eclipse earlier in the year, and they really performed super well throughout the entire year too. So were you surprised at all, or did you have any doubt that you guys wouldn't qualify for the event?
In this event in particular, no. We were all coming in very confident, but at the same time, the players knew what happens when overconfidence gets to you, and they were not necessarily confident, but motivated to not let a disaster that the relegation tournaments. They didn't want to let something like that happen again.
Did that affect them a lot then in that sense? When they went 3-0 against Copenhagen Wolves at the relegation tournament?
What they kept selling to me when I was helping them a little bit after I left CW, they requested my assistance for the Challenger playoffs against UOL and SKP, and so I helped them there. And after that, they asked me to be a coach, but at the same time, I was getting an offer from Gamers 2, so I opted to go for Gamers 2 at the time. But what they had been telling me is that they've never had a coach prepare or someone prepare this much information for them. So they said going into those playoff games that it was super helpful. And after the Copenhagen Wolves defeat, they pretty much told us, all right, we have an expansion tournament, let's not mess up, let's get a coach and get it for the last time. I guess it motivated them more than anything. It didn't discourage them, it really motivated them to really try hard and get it.
So obviously then the question is, will both you and Prolly are here acting as coaches or analysts, and that obviously must add a lot of weight to that must have added a lot of weight to them overall in terms of preparation and stuff. So will both of you continue working with the team now that you're actually in the LCS and Riot are officially recognizing coaches?
I can't speak for Prolly, but for me myself, I have some other options, coaching and otherwise. I've got some other offers to look at, and I'll be using the time between now and the LCS to think about my decision and consider all my options, because I really want my next gig or next whatever I'm going to do to be something long-term, because I've been moving around a lot and I kind of just want to stick something stable and work for long-term. So probably will stay. I don't know. I can't really say. He's most likely will be the head coach. Even if I work with him, he'll be the head coach. That's how the dynamic works. And we'll have to see. I guess you can expect something in the next week or so.
So overall, then, looking in terms of your own career, like you said, it's been a bit chaotic with where you've switched between being a coach and then being a player and then being a challenger and then also being in the LCS. Has that ever deterred from you wanting to continue playing as a player, or do you want to focus on actually just trying to improve a team more than actually playing?
After CW, I just lost a lot of motivation to play and decided that I wanted to continue doing stuff, not taking a break. And I decided that coaching would be the best thing to do because I had motivation to work from the back. But now that the more I think about it, if I really buckle down and tried, I could become a player again. But I'll never be a top player in the region. And if I want to play in the LCS, I want to be on a team that isn't going to be last. And I don't think I'm good enough to be picked up by any team of that sort, or I guess good enough to be on a team like that. So I could be bottom tier LCS, but that's not something that really motivates me, and I just don't have the drive to reach that goal, which seems like a realistic goal for me. Whereas as a coach, I think management and business decisions and coaching are things that I can be really good at. So what I really think for my year-long plan is to coach and be integrated with the management. And after the next year, I'll look into serious considerations of owning a team in the LCS, building an organization with my family backing me up. They've expressed interest in helping me, so yeah, that's kind of my plan. Just coach for a year and then look at owning a team.
Okay then, I guess I don't really have much more to add, so the final word is yours, and congratulations once again.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the sponsors of H2K for helping us fund the bootcamp. H2K, obviously, the organization, Corsair, Azubu, and Multiplay. Also for the nice jackets that we got, they're really sick. I'm not wearing mine because it's really hot in here, but thanks to them for helping us fund the bootcamp. Obviously, to my players, we may have been coaching them, but it was really them who took the next step. And without them, we wouldn't look good, and not the other way around. So really good job to them. I'm really happy for them if they do watch this interview. And to the fans of H2K for supporting us, thanks a lot. And that's it. Enjoy the LCS with the new team.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.